Hello, Chem 2 students. This is the video for Tuesday, September 8th, yes, 2020, which is our scheduled 13th day of school for the fall semester. Got to give you my disclaimer, though. Always keep in mind that the dates could change for a variety of reasons, but the lessons and the order of those lessons will remain the same regardless. So, you might have noticed that this is actually an intro video to today's lesson. You're going to see this more and more in the future, maybe not so much in the first semester, but certainly in the second semester. And that is because there will be duplicate lessons whereby I've taught the same lesson in both Honors Chem and Chem 2. Keeping in mind, though, you guys have already had a first course in chemistry, and so the order of the lessons there as compared to ours is a little bit different, although they will, in some cases, like today's, be fairly close to each other in terms of dates. So all I did was ask you to watch this short intro video first, and then, which is just going to describe our schedule and so on and so forth. And then you will go to the actual lesson video, which is over particle diagrams, which is what we're doing today. Now, the lesson video I did in honors actually a couple days ago. And so at the beginning of that video, it will, of course, talk about Honors Chem and the schedule for Honors Chem. As I scrolled through that video, I think you can jump ahead through about the first 4 minutes, maybe 4 minutes and 10 seconds of that video, which will then slide you past all the Honors Chem related info and then straight into the lesson itself, which is the same there as it is here, or will be here. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. So this is just going to be an intro video, and then you will go on to the next video, which is the actual lesson over particle diagrams. So having said that, let's look at today's do nows, our agenda. So you're picking up a lot today, actually. I've got a handout over particle diagrams, which is basically an addendum to our Unit 1 notes that we'll be going over in class. Then you'll have an assignment over particle diagrams. I'm actually going to go over a couple of those with you at the end of the lesson so that you see what my expectation is on there. You're also to pick up your Unit 1 exam review. We have an exam coming day after tomorrow. Today is the last lesson over Unit 1. And so we have a test. Our first exam is this Thursday, all right, this Thursday, which would be the 10th of September. I always give the review out 2 days before the test so that you can get started on it. You'll want to. This is fairly lengthy. You'll want to get and your regular assignment over the particle diagrams actually is quite short today. And so I want you to get going on that review. Tomorrow you will have most of the period to work on it. I need to take a little bit of the period to talk about particulars of the exam. So although you will have time to work on it tomorrow, ideally you would have most of it, maybe, possibly all, done by the time you get to class tomorrow so that you can check it. If you show me your completed review, whether that be at the beginning, in the middle, or towards the end of the period tomorrow, as long as I've seen that you've done it, you may check the answer key before you leave class that day, which is nice because then you'll make sure you have the correct answers, not only when you turn it in, but also that you're studying the right material for the exam. Now, I normally always collect exam reviews on the day of the exam. So although technically the exam review is due at the end of the period tomorrow, I don't collect it until exam day. The normal routine is on exam day, as soon as you get here, have your review out, have it in your hand. You hand it to me as you walk in the door. I hand you the exam, and you can start taking the exam. So if you get to class, 2, 3, 4 minutes early before the tardy bell rings, you are welcome to take that extra 2, 3, or 4 minutes and go ahead and begin your exam. Who knows? You might need it. Okay? So that'll be the normal routine with that. Also, you were to pick up a help sheet for mastering. This isn't a numbered page in your binder, but I'll get to why I'm giving you that here in a little bit. So your homework for today, which was assigned last Friday, remember that was our e-learning day, or it's our second e-learning day. So hopefully you watched that lesson and did that assignment. Over proportional reasoning. I'm not collecting that. I certainly do want you to check the answers. They're posted on the board back here, and they were at 7 a.m. today. They're also posted on the answer keys page in Canvas by that same time. You need to make sure you know how to do that because there is going to be a question or two on the exam over proportional reasoning. Today in class, again, we're going to go over how to draw more specific particle diagrams. And the assignment will be due tomorrow. Like I said, it's not very long. And then, again, our exam will be this coming Thursday. So, again, I've kind of talked about that. I've also assigned the next mastering. You had a mastering due this morning at 7:30. Sure hope you did it. All right. And the next one I'm assigning, it's in now, actually. Unit 1, 2, Density and Conversions, is due this coming Friday, September 11th at 7:30. Good grief. Friday's the 11th of September. Had no idea. Man, do I remember that day well, so many years ago. What a tragic day that was. Anyway, the handout for the mastering assignment, which I talked about here, is because some of the conversions they ask you to do in there are pretty obscure. In other words, they're old English measurements that you and even I have not seen in years or perhaps even at all. And so rather than have you spend a lot of extra time looking up those obscure conversions, I wrote them down for you on this sheet to help you save some time. Okay? So that's that. I think then that will end our little intro video for today. And so now you are to go on and watch the actual video over today's lesson over particle diagrams, which again, I've already recorded for Honors Chem. So you'll be able to skip through the first 4 minutes or so of that, maybe 4 minutes and 10 seconds if I remember correctly, which will then get you straight to where the lesson actually begins. So until next time, this is Mr. Keister signing off. Take care, everyone. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. So long.